Good evening, and welcome to Snapshot. Tonight, we explore a bombshell story involving Canadian YouTuber Laurent, whose new memoir alleges a shocking encounter with controversial influencer Andrew Tate. The claims have drawn in British patriot figure Tommy Robinson and revisited Southern's colourful past, including relationships with Destiny and Paul Joseph Watson. In her self-published memoir, This Is Not Real Life, Southern alleges that in February 2018, at age 22, she was sexually assaulted by Andrew Tate during a trip to Romania. Southern claims she travelled to Bucharest with Tommy Robinson to pitch a media venture to Tate and his brother Tristan. Southern's memoir details a business meeting that turned into a night of hard partying out at a nightclub where she consumed alcohol, vomited in a toilet, and was so intoxicated she could not walk. She alleges Tate carried her to her hotel room and where, after consensual kissing and touching, the mood turned, with Southern strangled despite refusals. Southern writes that she initially suppressed the incident due to her ties to the right wing, but came forward after learning about the accusations against Tate. Andrew Tate, currently facing charges in the UK and Romania for rape, human trafficking, and assault, has denied Southern's allegations. His attorney, Joseph McBride, called the claims pathetic filth and a marketing ploy to boost memoir sales. Tate, via X, suggested Southern is seeking attention, though he has not directly addressed the assault specifics. Tommy Robinson, present during the Romania trip, has also weighed in. In a video shared by Tate on X, Robinson claimed he was at the hotel the morning after and disputes Southern's account, alleging she returned to Romania to see Tate again. A claim Southern denies in her memoir. Southern, now 30, gained fame in the mid-2010s as a YouTuber with over 700,000 subscribers, known for her anti-immigration and anti-feminist views. Her memoir not only recounts the alleged BDSM, but also marks her shift away from right-wing politics, which she partially attributes to the 2018 incident. The memoir also covers her past relationships, including a brief romance with Stephen Bonnell, known as Destiny, a left-wing streamer. Their ideological clash made the relationship a talking point in online political circles, as Southern notes, with many on both sides accusing the blonde bombshell of promiscuity and sleeping her way up the influencer ladder. Southern also addresses rumours about Paul Joseph Watson, a right-wing commentator. She denies claims by Watson that the pair enjoyed a steamy liaison in Watson's London apartment. Southern alleges Tate bragged about his actions in his private group, the War Room, and that Watson helped spread related misinformation. Southern's memoir delves into her personal life, including her marriage to an Asian Australian man employed as an ASIO officer. The couple has a young son of mixed Caucasian and Asian descent. Southern cites her family as a reason for stepping back from public life before re-emerging to promote her memoir. Her decision to release the Tate-related chapters for free has polarized opinion. Some are praising her bravery, while others question her motives, especially given Tate's ongoing legal battles and her own controversial past. Southern's allegations have fueled debates about accountability among online influencers. Her criticisms of former allies like Tommy Robinson, who she calls erratic and untrustworthy, add layers to the story. Some view her memoir as a bold reckoning, others as a strategic return to the spotlight. Online media commentator The Quartering has labelled her a complete liar and a duplicitous fraud who is married to a Fed. Nick Fuentes has labelled her insufferable and a grifter. It has emerged a shadowy former right-wing female influencer chat exists containing Southern, Steve Crowder's ex Hillary Crowder, and Sydney Watson, which coordinates posts to smear right-wing activists. As Andrew Tate navigates his legal challenges, Southern claims intensify scrutiny on his actions. This story continues to evolve with no further responses from Tate beyond his attorney's statement. We'll keep you updated as new developments arise. We now turn to explosive allegations made by Mark Latham's 37-year-old ex-girlfriend, Natalie Matthews, a businesswoman and former Liberal Party candidate. Matthews has accused Latham of pressuring her into degrading sexual acts, including defecating on me before sex and refusing to let me wash, forcing degrading sexual acts, pressuring me into engaging in sexual acts with others, demanding I call him master. She also claims he subjected her to physical violence, including pushing her against a wall, throwing a dinner plate at her, and striking her with the side mirror of his car, causing bruising. She also accused him of financial abuse, coercing her to cover the costs of overseas holidays and the purchase of expensive goods, and using intimate photos and videos to intimidate and control her. All these accusations were made in Matthews' applications for an apprehended violence order, or AVO, which New South Wales Police rejected. So Matthews is pursuing a private intervention order against Latham, which will be heard at the Downing Centre local court on July 30 this year. The details of Natalie's allegations against Latham were first published by News Corp's The Australian newspaper. News Corp's Sydney tabloid, The Daily Telegraph, then published messages between the pair that were leaked to it by Matthews. Latham argued that the messages were poorly edited and lacked context, insisting they did not impact his parliamentary duties. Latham has vehemently denied the allegations, labelling them comically false and ridiculous. And health have no fury like a woman scorned. In an interview with 2SM radio host Chris Smith on July 16, Latham called the allegations preposterous and claimed to possess scores of documents to defend himself in court. Also revealed in the leaked messages were photos of female MLCs Latham took from the chamber and sent to Matthews. Latham said, he said of Liberal Susan Carter, "It gets worse, grandma." He also claimed Miranda MP Eleni Penotis looks pregnant. I pinched her bum lightly and she smiled. Premier Chris Minns reacted, stating that if this were any other workplace, he'd be gone tomorrow. Housing Minister Rose Jackson labelled the independent MP a pig. Labor's upper house leader, Penny Sharp, has referred Latham to the Privileges Committee for disclosing confidential psychology reports about the independent member for Sydney, Alex Greenwich, under parliamentary privilege. Greenwich successfully sued Latham for defamation and has launched a vilification complaint against him. Sharp also urged the Liberals and the Greens to reconsider their cooperation with Latham. The Sydney Morning Herald separately reported that a sex tape had been recorded in Latham's parliamentary office. Latham told the media at a press conference, "I've checked my devices and I can't find any materials that Miss Matthews has filmed involving me, and that includes New South Wales Parliament House. If she has recorded these videos, it is without my knowledge and consent, and there's questions about the legality of such a practice." The Daily Mail Australia reported on July 18 that Matthews had a past as an OnlyFans content creator under the name Bondi Cum Slut from 2019 to 2023. The Federal Labor Caucus this week discussed removing Mark Latham's picture from its wall of leaders, but decided to keep it with this note below. In 2017, Mark Latham was expelled from the Australian Labor Party and banned for life. His actions do not accord with Labor values and fail to meet the standards we expect and demand. The mainstream media and Labor government are attempting to blast Mark Latham from the New South Wales Parliament, but his 8-year term, which began in 2023 when he was elected top of the One Nation ticket, does not expire until 2031. I'm Tim Wilms, and that's Snapshot.